Hello and welcome to yet another cube draft. As you saw in previous cube draft, I actually want to be avoiding green, so this cube draft I'll be avoiding it. There's the People, which I really like in this format, but there's also Mox Ruby. There's no way I can pass up a Mox. I think Power 9 is just too good to pass up. Although Upheaval is probably bonkers, it commits me in a certain archetype and a certain way to draft, and although I like blue, I think Mox Ruby is the way to go here. I'm not so sure how good mono red aggro actually is. Here we have the option between Treachery and Sneak Attack. As much as I like Treachery, I think I'm gonna go for Sneak Attack. I already have the Mox Ruby. I like the archetype. I think it's a fun one. I've been drafting Treachery a lot, and I haven't been playing with cards like Sneak Attack that often. Maybe Welder Wheels, and then we can pick up that with Sundering Titan and Swan and do some shit with that, some stuff with that, sorry for the Preventi. We obviously want Channel as well then, or Necromancy, but I think Channel is just a stronger card. Yes, it commits us to green color we were hoping to avoid, so maybe not. Maybe want like Lightning Bolt. But like a lot of big baddies are gonna be green, right? Let's pick Channel. I think there's not a lot of downside there. I could have picked Lightning Bolt and then seen if I could have gone red aggro and not play Sneak Attack or something. Nor the Channel. But I think if I can get something like Eldrazi's here and run the Channel or anything else, like Woodfall Primus Wheeling, definitely really good with Sneak Attack as well. And then a way to get Sneak Attack from our deck. That would be an interesting one. There's Elfish Mystic to accelerate. There's Splinter Twin to get like some combo going. There's also Coalition Relic to help me with some things. There's Living Dead, which I do like here. Then there's also Huntmaster, of course. I'm recording, right? Test. Yeah, okay. Seems fine. This is a tough one. I think Coalition Relic is the better card in general, just because it accelerates really nicely. But Living Dead is just so strong. Let's go for the Living Dead. Just pick up some strong cards and see where that brings us. I think Code of Druids is a monster here. If we're just gonna go no creatures, or as few creatures as possible, I think Code of Druids is bonkers. We do need plenty of fix for this to run this, but Oath of Druids seems okay, given that we're just gonna be playing big bad creatures, or that's the plan. And then they die, and then we bring them all back with Living. That's okay. So that's basically our plan at this point. Like Oath of Druids and some acceleration, some tutoring in Vampiric Tutor and Imperial Seal, Demonic Tutor, Entomb. I don't know about Entomb. Definitely Avenger though. Avenger Sneak Attack, bring it in, seems strong enough. Entomb would be fine with Living Dead, but that's about it. Siege Gang, I think it's worse than the Avenger. Just because the Avenger is a 5/5, easier to cast. If you have 4 mana with Channel, it's pretty good. If you can bring it in with Oath, it's pretty good. So let's run that. What else would I want then? Like obviously big bad creatures, but which ones? That's the main question. Emrakul for sure. Any kind of Eldrazi for sure. Lots of mana acceleration. Nissa seems okay. Probably better than anything else here. Breeding Pool won't be playing that, so Nissa it is. We saw in the previous cube draft that Nissa was good enough. I guess Llanowar Waste. It seems better than these. Plus it fixes a bit for the Living Dead, given that we are probably gonna run it, although I'm not 100% sure. Not really a big fan of this. I think I have to pick something like this. Sylvan Carotid, yes, okay, but it's a creature. We don't really want creatures at this point, or not cheap creatures. I'm really not a big fan of this, to be honest. Draw a card for each green. Nah, I'd rather have a Signet here. Especially red Signet. Fixing it for the Sneak Attack, like we might not even run any red mana or basic mountain and just splash this. So the Woodfall Primus wheels, definitely playing that one. Like oating into this seems really strong. Lightning Bolt wheels, so we'll pick up that. Definitely a good card to stop some aggro decks. Although I'm not so sure if there's gonna be a lot of aggro decks. Normally there isn't, but you never know. The problem, of course, is that black is a burn spell. Huntmaster is an okay card, although not that great with Oath. So still not sure if I'll play that, but I might. The main issue with these kind of things is you never have much to do against your opponent. I think Kidoo and Gambit is more likely to be played over the white one. I don't see what card I can get out of white that I'll play. Don't play Carnifex. So what for Primus wheeling, huh? It seems okay. So we want more big bad creatures. We want more acceleration. We want Black Lotus for sure. Tamio, huh? Not really able to do much with that. I guess we go for Mirror Battles. Oh, never mind. It's like, okay, we got Black Lotus. So Black Lotus, being able to like bring in sneak attack and then or turn 2 Nisa or something, or turn 1 Nisa even. The card is just too good. Also would have gone for the Mirror Battlesphere. It might wheel, although very unlikely. But you can't pet up a Black Lotus. The card is just too good. So Lotus it is. Wolfir is okay, but I don't think it's worth it. I think I'd rather have a Signet here as acceleration. Maybe Hero's Downfall. Target player draws 2 cards. Can control target artifacts. Can't really play that. Wolfir is okay though. It's just not good enough on its own. Don't think Crucible is gonna be worth it. I think the Signet. Signet versus Hero's Downfall, but the problem is Hero's Downfall is black. And we seem to be more red-green at this point. Signet, sure. More acceleration is always good. I think Tooth and Nail, given the kind of deck we're trying to draft, I think Tooth and Nail is just a bit better. We do still need more acceleration, like Warm Parson did a wheel, but it doesn't seem to be like anything else I can draft necessarily. Like Yavimaya or sure, but do you really want Oath in that? I don't think so. So to nail this, we could also play like Mishra's Factory, but we're 3 colors at this point. Pattern is okay if you play cheap creatures, which I don't. Mesmeric Fiend, again, it's a creature. Lingering Souls is actually okay, but I'm not sure if I can splash it. Wildfire seems fine, but not a lot of people are going to be playing a lot of cheap creatures. I think I play Lingering Souls, just because if I dredge it with Oath of Druids, I can actually flashback it. And I can play it with Boar Signet, maybe pick up some other lands to just play it. We get a Kozilek, definitely playing that one. Annihilate 4. There's also Yona, but I can't ever hardcast that. Woodland Cemetery would be great to wheel, but Monolith, but you know, Kozilek, have to play it here. As much as I would like the Brushlands, I think I have to pick the Rootbound Crag, just because it's my main colors. This would be great with the Lingering Souls, but this is just better. No, Mana Fix is something you do need here. Stomping Ground, again over Cliff Top Retreat, same issue. You want those kind of fix. Primal Command, huh? Dreadbore. I think Dreadbore is a bit better than this, though not 100% sure. You can search for these, but that's about it. I think Dreadbore has to be the way to go. Have some kind of removal. We still need more black fix, by the way. We only have 1, which definitely isn't enough for Living Death and Dreadbore. And we still need like 2 big creatures, but we have like a pack and a half to go. Plus maybe tutors for sneak attack, because if I don't draw sneak attack or channel, I'm pretty screwed. Like channel is only good at this point if I can get a Kozilek. Outside of that, it's not that great. But you know, oathing into one of these three seems strong enough. I'm really curious how this is gonna go, by the way, because I actually haven't played with oath yet in this format, but it seems good enough. Same with Nisa, like Nisa is just bonkers if you can drop it early. So what would I want out of my next pack as a first pick? Probably like another Mox, Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, those type of cards. For now, I probably want like Black Fix. Lingering Souls, not sure if I'll play it, as I said already. Natural Order, I guess Domri Rod is better, but it's just not great. Like, how many creatures am I even gonna play? Just crap. Like, none of these are good for me. I guess I can play Sakura, but again, do I really wanna get that? Now I think Domri, but it seems so unlikely I'll play that. I guess Terminate over Hero's Downfall, because it only costs a single black compared to 2 black. Wolfir, although good card, not nuts. I think Diabolic Addict is a bit better than Mishra's Factory, although it is a creature. And this is just removal. Yeah, let's go for the Edict. Pattern of Rebirth, huh? I guess, but I just because of Oath, I won't be playing cheap creatures. Woodland Cemetery over Carpolucent Forest by far. Like, we need the black fix. Brushland, I'll play it. Can use it for the Lingering Souls, so we have two white fix for the Lingering Souls if we have it in our hand, and if we don't have it in our hand, then get it somewhere else. It's even better. We can get a Mox Pearl, which I think is a bit better, just because it accelerates again, but it does produce a colorless, compared to Everflowing Shells, which does accelerate, but not into these. Noble, the fact that it's a creature makes it worse. So we basically want Everflowing Shells back. Xenagos would be fine. I think Mox Pearl is better. Moxes. Terrastodon over Time Vault, just because it's an extra big creature, like that's a 4/10. There's also Angel, but we can never hardcast that. I think Terrastodon is a bit better. And maybe Time Vault Wheels, although very unlikely. Strip Mine, Verdant Catacombs, Ancient Grudge. Awakening Zone is also good. But I do want to fix, I think. I still need fix for the Living Dead, so might as well pick it up then. We have 6 lands, 7 lands, 8, 9 lands, so we need like 3 more cards in total. We should be able to pick those up. I have no clue how this deck is gonna turn out, by the way. Like, this is the first time I tried drafting something wacky as this. I think we do have the fix for it. I think we do have decent card for it to run it, like Odor Druid and Sneak Attack are both cards that do the same thing. Like Huntmaster is probably the worst creature to be playing right now. And Domri probably not in the deck just because it's so unlikely to plus it. And it's just not relevant. Primeval Titan. How happy would I be if I oath into Primeval Titan? I think happy enough. This is fine, but I think Primeval Titan is strong enough on its own. Plus, if I can sneak attack it into play, I can actually gain more mana. Sure, let's play it. Thoughtseize seems fine, but I think Pernicious Deed is just too good to pass up here. I mean, Thoughtseize might just be better than Pernicious Deed, but Pernicious Deed just wiping the entire board seems so good. Is it better than Thoughtseize? I think it is. I think Pernicious Deed is a strong enough card. Blood Crypt versus Overgrown Tomb. I think we're more likely to be willing green because, you know, red is all a single and green is double. So we'll want Overgrown Tomb here. Polychronos, but how about Genesis Wave? How good is that? I think Genesis Wave is a bit too greedy. I think Polychronos is a bit better. Although I'm not sure if I'll play it, but it's just better. Here it's probably Dismember, another creature removal. Scavenging Ooze is also fine, to be honest, but again, you don't want to oath into those. Sulphur Springs, another fix, although the Abyss is also really nice. But again, more fix, better deck. So we have 9 lands, 11 lands, we have 24 cards, including Black Lotus. So I think this could be the deck we'll be playing. Not sure about the Cthulhu encampment, although we could play it over a mountain and then get it with Titan. Fellas, huh? I guess Greater Gargadon. Like, it's a really big creature to get into play with Oaths. It's just a really big creature. And you can sacrifice things to it, so yeah. Big creatures dot deck. Just gotta get him into play, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Acceleration. Get the Awakening Zone, nice. Could also get Ancient Grudge. I'm not so sure how good Awakening Zone would be. I think Ancient Grudge as a sideboard card against some decks is a bit better. Chandra versus Sampedo Grove. Have to decide here fast. Sampedo Grove is really great for Lingering Souls. Chandra is just a good card. I think I'll go for Chandra just because the zero ability. The plus ability is pretty useless for me, but the zero ability is definitely solid. Plus, you know, Pernicity doesn't really kill anything off as a Planeswalker. We might be running a few too much removal, like Char and Lightning Bolts. Char might be out, but we'll see that during sideboarding. I'm not sure. I'll probably play like 16 lands, 2 moxes, total of 18 lands, because we do want to be hitting our land drops. Just because it's needed. I guess Young Pyromancer is a better card, although I won't play it main deck. I won't play it, period. I don't want to oath into those. Voice is obviously the better card. Again, won't be played. And Galactic is an okay card, but like just a hate bear. Don't think hate bears here is what you want. So early game is pretty weak, I think. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 removal. So that's nice. And we have 2 bunkers cards. Like turn 3 channel, pay a bunch of life. So channel basically is there for Kozilek then. Or you know, for later on. I think we want to keep it. So let's see, let's put these to the side for now. It means we have 25 cards, which is 3 too many? 2 too many? We want to run like 16 lands, right? But 16 lands plus 3, so we want to keep this in, and this in, and then play 16 lands. So we need to cut 4 cards. So this goes there. How many white fix do we have? 1, 2, 3 white fix for Lingering Souls. Seems a bit greedy. So we could cut that. And then cut a Huntmaster. Like cut Lingering Souls because it's too greedy. Cut a Huntmaster because it's pretty shitty. Polycrans is worthy because it's a 5/5, although its ability is pretty shitty. So that's 1 more card that needs to go. And it's probably Char. So this way we have like a decent amount of cards. We have, you know, these and then Acceleration into this. We're basically hoping for Sneak Attack and Ode to get there. The problem is your opponent doesn't play Creature Ode, becomes pretty bad. Then we just have to accelerate into an Entwined Tooth and Nail for what? Kozilek and Woodfall Primers or something. I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but I'm willing to try it out. So let's sort by color, see where that brings me. So it shows that we have 4 black cards, 6 red cards, and a bunch of green. If we go into our mana base, wait, that's wrong. So that's basically mono reds, and that's, well, Brushland won't be played now. because it's not needed, because I don't actually have white anymore outside of Lingering Souls, and I don't play Lingering Souls, so Mox Pearl, yeah, it doesn't matter. Mox Ruby is red, Boros Signet is red, and Simic Signet is green. Okay, so Verdant Catacombs actually gets red as well, so that's all colors. So if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red for these, which I think is enough, especially seeing that I also have the Boros Signet for it. So I think that's sufficient. So we don't actually want like a mountain. We don't have fetch for a mountain either. So it's, and black we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, which again I think is enough. Do already play 8 lands. We need 8 more. I don't think 8 forests is correct though. But I don't think we want mountains. Like this. Although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe we want like 1 mountain. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. Let me think about this. We'll be playing 16 lands, 17, 18. Okay, this will do. I'll submit and I'll see you guys for round 1. Hopefully it's a good one.